My next guest is a lifelong Democrat, Andrew Stein. He says he's most assuredly voting for Donald Trump. In his recent Wall Street Journal op-ed, Stein blasts the Democratic Party. He said, I believe, quote, I believe my party has become the party of the elites and moneyed class, end quote. Great to see you.
Welcome. Great to see you, Lou. Thank you, pal.
In New York, this is not this is not news that the Democrats are moneyed and elitist. Why does this weigh on you now?
Well, look, Donald, the economy is so bad, grown at 1.5%. Donald is pro-growth. He's for cutting marginal and corporate tax rates. He's for building up our military, which has been decimated by Obama's sequestration. And you have to be crazy to allow tens and tens of thousands of immigrants that we can't vet into the United States. I mean, I have two boys, and I'm worried about them, you know, in this kind of atmosphere.
It is amazing, isn't it, to see last night's debate in which all of the issues you're talking about, they did not arise. They weren't questioned by the moderator, Lester Holt.
Well, Lester Holt was very biased. I mean, in reality, he asked Donald like 6 tough questions, and he asked Hillary nothing about the Clinton Foundation, nothing about her server. So it wasn't fair.
And Ted Cruz and Paul Ryan, complimenting Donald Trump on his debate performance and talking about the party as a united organization. I mean, do you see this happening? Are we seeing this party at this stage with, 49 days to go to election? They seem to be coming together.
Well, as JFK said, victory has 1,000 fathers and defeat is an orphan. I think Paul Ryan and Ted Cruz can smell the fact that Donald's going to win this election, and they're unifying around him. And he's going to win because he's presenting an alternative to the last 7.5 years, which have not been good.
A change election. I know a lot of people, there are various views about who won the debate last night, but this debate is only one of 3. It's not going to be determinate. We know that because historically they never are, no matter how the reaction settles. But we're seeing also this collision of the left-wing media and a Republican nominee who is representing the middle class, working men and women and their families, small business, and suddenly the Republican Party can't be dismissed as a bunch of corporatists. It's quite a different thing, and it looks like Donald Trump is succeeding in creating a referendum on the national liberal media and its overwhelming bias.
Well, that's the thing that's so amusing is that the media, the elites, you know, as you go around Manhattan, they just cannot believe that Donald's doing so well, and it drives them crazy. But he's doing so well because he's talking to people, real people, in language they can understand, and he's talking about bringing back jobs. You know, you're talking about the problems in the inner cities. Well, you know, the Democrats have been in power in these major cities for 100 years, and
can you tell me how Hillary Clinton could stand there last night and act as though she was the agent of change, not Donald Trump? Well, look, it was one of the most preposterous performances in that regard I've ever seen.
Well, look, Hillary promised when she ran for the Senate in New York that she was going to create 200,000 jobs in upstate New York. When she left office in the Senate, it was a minus 8,000 jobs. Now she's promising 10 million in the country. She doesn't know how to create jobs, and Mr. Trump does. Donald knows how to create jobs. He's done it before, and he will do it as president.
And you're supporting him for president?
I'm supporting him 100%, Lou.
Great to have you with us. Good to see you.
Thank you, sir.
Andrew Stein.